Now, right now we're working on, we're printing tangrams for the entire kindergarten.
I feel really lucky that I get to use one because not many people get to use it, and it's just a really exciting opportunity because I am, again, one of the very few kids that get to use it out of all the kids in Sarasota County.
And make changes in their object right here on the build plate.
It's very exciting. Very exciting. You can, when you see a print and when it's done, it's very, you're filled with joy, and you can, and then when it comes out the way you want it, that's very, I like that a lot.
I can change it or adjust it.
I think it's really awesome because, like, something that I've been thinking about in my mind, I can actually, instead of going online and typing it in on the computer and getting a 1 dimension, I could actually get a 3 dimension, and I could actually play with it. Like, I really like sailing, and I take classes, and I wanted to get something for my sailing coach. And so I decided to print him a sailboat, and instead of buying it, I could actually tell him I made this.
Okay, and here's where the projects print. We have a MakerBot replicator, but the excitement is exactly what you see when they actually hold their object. And it works. As the children said, there's been failures, there's been challenges, not only with the objects that we print, but with the machine. And we have to slowly work through each of them.
After a few runs, it always normally is working.
I like to say about kids don't know they can't do it. Kids are really good at taking an idea and a concept that adults would be fearful of. So they come in, and they're very digitally connected, so they use the computers all the time. They know how to draw on the computer, how to create items. Now they can take something, instead of saying, hey Mom, I drew this, it's hey Dad, I made this. And that's what they can do. So at 7 and 8 years of age, they're very, I mean, how many grandparents have their grandkids have them, work up their iPad? So it's a very good connection for them. They're already in that realm in school.
You can see through this baseball hat, and that's what we're learning. That's part of the process.
It's awesome. I love the experience. You get to interact with others. You get to help a lot of people. 3D printers, they're solving a lot of problems these days. And they're really fun to use. So
it is going during
I like working on them.
So we do have this little humming in the back, and the students that come in are always excited to see what I'm printing next.
At first, it's almost like they're watching science fiction. And then as soon as they see the aha, that their three-dimensional design comes clearly on a printing platform, it's unbelievable. And then ideas just start to spread, almost catalyzes more ideas, which makes it really exciting. And they start to, think together as a group, and what else can we, create based upon our initial creations. Now, for us as adults, I'm a 2D thinker, and it's very difficult for me to design something from multiple realms. But a child, they're able to grasp that right now. And if you're off by 1 little millimeter, it's not going to print, it's going to read an error. Yet they're able to get it on, and some of the items and artifacts they've created are absolutely amazing. I had the opportunity to visit Mosey not too long ago, and they're calling 3D printing, the start of the next industrial revolution, and it's very exciting to be starting that right now with our elementary students.
It stretches, and we never thought we'd have some plastic that would stretch like these are.
It just sounded really interesting, and I was just like, wow, that's really cool that you can print 3D objects on just a machine, and it just sounded so cool. And when I grow older, I wanted to be an architect, and since making models is a really important part, that I could use that when I grow older.
3D printing is one of several technologies that's going to fundamentally change the way we live, right? Nanotechnology, robotics. 3D printing not only has a practical application that you've seen in the school, but it actually teaches the children to think in a whole new dimension. I mean, 3D, 4D, these are concepts that they're completely new. And so I thought it was important to provide that resource. This is a diverse school, it's a diverse environment. So this levels the playing field because all these children are going to have a fair shot at understanding and finding their passion. So I thought that was really important.
It's really amazing because it's a piece of plastic that then becomes this amazing shape that that comes digital into real life, and it's really amazing. And there's not many words that can describe the feeling when I finally hold the object that I make.
And your projects are terrific, and I'm real proud of all of you.
Thank you.
We've worked hard at this, and
Many fails.
you're pioneers.